You and me, everything that we've been through has made us strong. You won't.
Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be doing this fun red eyeshadow look. This is a great makeup look whether you're doing it for prom, everyday look, for work, going out. It's just a great red smoky eye. So if you guys want to see how I created this fun look, make sure to keep watching. And yeah, let's just dive right in. To get started, I'm going to jump in with my Urban Decay B6 Vitamin-Infused Complexion Priming Spray. While that is drying, I'm just going to put some chapstick on. I'm going to be going in with the NARS Pore and Shine Control Primer. Next, I'll go in with the SMASHBOX Photo Finish Hydrating Under Eye Primer. I just apply this directly under my eyelids. This really helps with the creasing. Either way, I still have some creasing from my foundation, but it's not as bad when I use this. Now, I am going to be using the Tatcha Silk Canvas Filter Finish Protective Primer. I still have the box because I'm a nerd. I absolutely love this. I feel like it makes my skin look a bit more hydrated than usual, but it definitely does the job. It helps your foundation simply just sit on your skin instead of soak into your pores. It looks like this. It's beautiful. So you unscrew it. As you can see, I've used some. And I apply it right on my cheek, and then I put a nice dot on my forehead and then my chin. And then I just rub it in, and it really does make your skin feel canvasy. I'm just going to let that kind of soak into my skin for a little bit, let it sit. For my foundation, I am going to be going in with the NARS Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation, and I am in the shade Punjab. I'm going to be taking a damp beauty sponge and just apply this to my whole face. For my highlighter, I'm going in with the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in the shade Custard. I am just putting this at the points that I want to highlight. And I'm trying not to use too much product. I have found that the Tatcha Silk Canvas Primer kind of doesn't work when you have a ton of product on your face. For contouring, I'm going in with the NARS Radiant Creamer again, except I'm in the shade Amande.
I stay in bed, I still got the feeling that you're next to me, stuck in my head. When lights go off, you're everything that I could ever want. Your touch so soft, not looking for no. Show us off, but you're my all. All that I need, trying to sugar cold, but I'm flying so high. I don't even know if I'm coming down. You rock my boat when you hold me so tight. The world just disappears in front of my eyes.
Just to make sure that my nose looks a bit more even, I just take my beauty blender and kind of press it where I have my contour, and it just gives it a bit more of an airbrush look. I'm just going to go over the part where I highlighted under my eye and just make sure there's no fine lines already created, especially on top of my lid. For my translucent setting powder, I'm using the DERMABLEND Professional, and I dip it onto my beauty blender. I'm going to go on the side of my nose and bring it out. For my cheeks, I just kind of put it right under where we contoured, and I put a line, and I do the same on the other side. Next, I just do a little dot on my forehead where I highlight it, and then I use the excess on my beauty blender to set the rest of my face. Now, I look crazy right now, especially my nose. I'm just going to take a big fluffy brush and just kind of brush away where I put the translucent setting powder. For some more contouring, I'm using the NARS Casino Bronzer. I'm going to go in with my Fair Brush 50F, and I'm just going to be warming up my neck, making sure that everything is bronzed, and it's important to make sure that your neck matches your face. Next, I'm going in with the Fair Brush 30F. It's a great contouring brush, and I am just going to be going in my cheekbone area. For my nose contour, I'm going to go in with the 55E brush, and I just go right down my nose where I have the original liquid contour. This just defines it a bit more. And then also under my lip. For blush, I'm going in with the NARS Deep Throat. I will be using the Fair Brush 40F, and I'm just applying that to the apples of my cheeks and kind of bringing it upward. And I also like to put some on my nose and just down the side like so. This may sound weird, but it just creates more of a sun-kissed look. Makes it look like you're a bit more like burnt. It's kind of cute. It's in right now. I just take the 50F brush that I use for my neck and just kind of buff everything out. Just making sure it's all even. For highlight, I'm using the MAC Soft and Gentle Mineralize Skinfinish with the 28F fan brush, and I'm just going on the top of my cheek and then kind of like right above my eyebrow. I'm also taking a pencil brush number 05E, and I put a little dot at the tip of my nose and then right down the bridge, and then I just intensify it as needed. And I also do my Cupid's bow. So that is it for the face. Now it's time for eyes. Now, I did an Instagram poll. If you do not follow, make sure you do. I do a lot of polls on there for my YouTube channel. It is SydneyJansen_beauty. But today, you guys wanted a colorful look. So, I am breaking out the Morphe James Charles palette. Love using this. I'm going to be using... I will be doing my eyebrows after. I usually like doing my eyeshadow first. I'm using my IT Cosmetics brush number 322. I'm going to be diving into the shade Canvas today. I am just going to be using this shade as an all-over eyeshadow. This basically will just be our base. So now that that is done, I am going to zoom you guys in just so you can kind of see more of the eye look. I am going to be doing both of them at the same time, so I will be not focusing in on one eye, rather focusing on both. So I am first going to be taking the 35E brush. It's just kind of a nice all-over big blending brush. I am going to be going in with the shade Rusted. It's kind of a pretty red-orange. I am lightly putting this in the crease. Now, his shades are very pigmented, which I love, but it's just another reason why you have to be a little more light-handed and careful when you're doing fun shades like this. You just want to make sure you're being accurate and not going too heavy. Just because I like to do this in the beginning, I'm going to be going in with a 25E brush in the shade Rusted again, and I want to put it in my lower lash line right away. I'm going to also go in with the 25E brush again, and now I'm going to go in with the shade You're Kidding. This is a beautiful red, and I'm going to concentrate that at the outer edge of the eyeshadow. I'm being careful not to bring it too high up. I really want to build this up and make it a nice deep red. And I am going to be adding some black. So I'm going to probably bring this about halfway up. This pretty red. So now I'm going to go back in with my 35E brush, and I'm just blending that out. I want to make sure that these two shades are transitioning nicely. I'm going to add some of You're Kidding into the lower lash line, and I'm going to concentrate it more on the outer edge, and then I'm going to wipe off the excess on my brush and then just kind of buff it in, making sure that it kind of blends in nicely. So I'm going into Spooky, but so I'm just taking a little bit right on the outer edge, and I don't want too much because I don't want to lose the red eyeshadow. Next I'll go back in with the 35E brush and just buff it out and make sure it's nice and blended. Okay, I have a question. Does anyone have an eye that blends eyeshadow better? Like, I've heard James Charles talk about it, and it's actually a thing. Like, my left eye sucks at blending eyeshadow. Like, this one is so good, but this one, it just doesn't blend. To incorporate some black in my lower lash line, I'm going in with the 45E brush and lightly doing it on the outer edge. I don't want too much. I'll go back in with the 25E and just buff that out and make sure it blends nicely with the other colors. And yeah, I think that's all I'm gonna do for eyeshadow. But I am going to brighten up the inner corners of my eye by using the 10F brush. And I'm going to be going in with the shade, I'm going to use the shade Sister. And I'm going to put some on my brush and then spray it with some translucent setting powder. This just makes it nice and wet. And just put it right in your inner corner. And this is so pigmented, I die. I suppose I should do my lower or my eyebrow. I am just lightly doing it. Now let's do eyebrows. I go in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills eyebrow pencil in the shade Ebony. So I am just brushing my brows upward.
I'll stay in bed. I still got the feeling that you're next to me. Stuck in my head when lights go off. You're everything that I could ever want. Your touch so soft. Not looking for no heaven or gold, 'cause I got you. I got you. Don't wanna show us off, but you're my all. All that I need. Trying to sugarcoat, but I'm flying so high. I don't even know if I'm coming down. You rock my boat when you...
I then go in with the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel, and I just brush my hairs upward. And yeah, that is it. I'm going to quickly go do the other brow, and I will be right back. Okay, you guys, so both brows are done now. I am going to be doing my false lashes really quick. I'm going to be doing those off camera just to save some time on this video. I will be going in with my Cosmetics London-Ascher Luxe Silk, and they're in the Asher ones. Can't see it, but you can see one of them. I will be applying these with the Duo Lash Glue and just a normal pair of tweezers. So I'm going to go do that quick, and I will be right back. Okay, you guys, so this is the final makeup look. I have my falsies on. I'm going to zoom you guys out. To set my face, I use the Urban Decay De-Slick Makeup Setting Spray Oil Control. I did that right before I did my false lashes. So the last step is my lipstick. I have the MAC. It is the Cream Cup, and it is the Creemesheen Lipstick. Okay, you guys, so this is the final look. I really like how it turned out. Just a good red eye. You can definitely use this for prom makeup or anything, really. I mean, this is just a good go-to red look. Especially add in the black eyeshadow. It just kind of tones it down a bit, makes it not as red. So yeah, I like it. I will zoom you guys in just so you guys can see a bit more. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed today's makeup tutorial, make sure to give this video a thumbs up, comment below, and subscribe. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I can't wait to see you guys in the next one.
Still got the feeling that you're next to me. Stuck in my head when lights go off.